Good morning. Okay, so this is a functional flow or a Pilates flow class. I do have my leg warmers I'm going to put on. It's kind of cold down here. My husband is hovering outside of this window right now. Sorry, let me just check. We're going to start standing. Oh, is it dead? Ooh. Oh gosh, we have an injured squirrel outside of my office. Everything's fine. Okay, so we're gonna come over to the wall. I'm sorry, we're gonna come over to the chair and just quickly I'm gonna put these on because it's cold. And this actually really does help. And they're cute. Um, okay, so here we are, standing, not at all thinking about a dying squirrel outside of the door behind this computer. And I'm gonna bring my hands to the chair. I'm gonna make sure. Okay. Okay, I've got my hands to the chair. I'm gonna step forward just a little bit so it feels like my feet are under my hips and my hands are under my shoulders, okay? Some of you have really tight hamstrings, so you're probably like this. That's fine. Bend your knees as much as you need to get your spine kind of straight. And first we're gonna keep the arms long and strong and then lower the head and then lift the head up and look forward. So we're kind of starting with a stretch for the upper spine, keeping everything else nice and still. Head down, head up. When you lower your head, let it be heavy and let the chest sink as well. When you lift your head, push the chair away and maybe even arch the back just a little bit. One more each way. We're at head down, chest sinking towards the chair, and then head up. Okay, so now we're going to move the whole spine. Round the spine. Maybe you're moving your entire shape a little bit. I'm kind of lengthening out through my legs and leaning back a little so I can get kind of like a rounded spine here. And now I'm going to bend my knees so I can arch the whole back. Chest forward and sits bones looking straight back. Round the whole spine, breathe. And arch the back, stick the tush out. Take a nice deep breath. One more each way. Round and arch. Okay. From here, we're going to step the left leg forward and the right leg back. Make sure that your feet are about hip distant apart. Bend the front knee towards the chair. I'm going to keep my hands down for this first part. Lift the back heel and then lower it down. So I'm keeping my toes down. Lift the back heel, lower it down. To take this up a notch, bring your right hand to the chair only and the left arm out to the side. Lift the heel, lower the heel. It's a stretch for the calf and the fascia up the back of the leg. One more. Lift your heel and lower your heel. Bring that left arm down. Let's switch feet. Right leg forward, left leg back. Let's make sure that the feet are hip distant. Right knee forward. So first, long-ish spine. Lift the heel, lower the heel. Lift the heel, lower the heel. Two more, like this. And then you can start to bring the left hand center and the right arm straight out to the side like you're half of an airplane. That just kind of forces you to use your back extensors a little bit more. Lift the heel, lower the heel. Two more. And one more time. And lower the heel. Bring both of your hands back to the chair. Step the left foot forward and the right leg back again. Bend the front knee. Get yourself pretty close to the chair. And again, make sure that your feet are hip distance. Push down through both of the legs. If you need to bend your back leg because that's better for you, fine. And let's lift up through the spine, stand nice and tall. Try and keep your front knee forward and then come back all the way down. Bring your right hip forward a little bit and then try it again. Stand up and then come back. 2 more like this. Stand up. Feet are wide enough to support this position so you're not too wobbly. And come up. Now we're going to hold here. If this is a wobbly position, you're just going to come closer to the wall and use the wall, okay? Just to give you a different visual, I'm like this. Arms out to the sides. Twist right. Come back to the center. Twist left. And twist right again. And twist left. Come back to the center. If you're facing your chair, just bring your hands down and switch the legs again. Right leg forward, left leg back. Bend that front knee. Bring your left hip forward a little bit so you're not just having your hips completely open to the side. Try to keep your pelvis looking straight ahead. Front knee stays there. Stand up. So this is always a big flexor stretch for me when I stand up. And then come forward. Stand up. And come forward. 2 more. 1 more time. Good. So you're going to hold here. Bring the arms out to the sides. Twist left. There's so much going on outside of the door right now, you guys. Twist right. There's some serious squirrel, like ER stuff happening. And then 1 more. And then come back to the center. Bring your hands down. Feet are both going to step back. So now we're stepping our feet wider than the mat. Lean your hips back. So this should be a big old stretch right here. Continue to lean back until you find a stretch. Soften your elbows and let your head hang a little bit. So you're just going as far forward as you feel comfortable going. Bring your hips to the right and the left. Make sure you're breathing. Right and left. Right and left. 1 more each way. And left. Come back to the center. Head hangs down. Take a nice deep breath. And then come all the way up to sit. Walk your feet back in. Come forward towards the chair. Soften the knees. And come all the way up to sit. Okay? Grab your band. We're going to do a little bit of work with the band. I have a heavy one and a light one just for, options. I'm going to use the lighter one for this first part. And I'll change the way my chair is so you can see what's going on here. We're going to have a seat on the chair and sit up nice and tall. And then the band is just going to come, let's say you're holding onto it with your palms down, about shoulder distance. You will scoot your hands out or in, just depending on how heavy your band is, okay? So sitting nice and tall, reach the arms wide, and then come on back in. Keep going there. I prefer, those of you that do a lot of desk work, I prefer that you keep your band on the back of your chair. So when you've been doing a bunch of work, you can just do a little bit, take a little break. This is such an easy little series, which kind of wakes up the muscles in the shoulder girdle and livens up the muscles in the chest and up through the spine and down into the seat. So keep your band on your chair and use it when you take a little break. So we're just reaching out nice and wide here, and notice that I'm not sitting back into my chair, leaning back. I'm sitting as tall as I can. Let's do two more hiccups. One more time. And then come all the way down. Rest your hands down. Bring your right ear to your right shoulder and your left ear to your left shoulder. One more each way. Breathe. And then come back to the center. Move your hands really close together now. So there's only a little bit of distance between your fists, and extend your arms straight ahead. Keep the left one where it is, and then pull the right one back. So this is your bow and arrow move. When you pull it back, follow your nose to your elbow and relax your head just a little bit. And then come back. Now keep the right one there. Follow the nose to the elbow and relax your head a little bit, looking down at your elbow. You'll get a deeper twist if you can keep this arm nice and straight. So imagine you're punching something forward and then pulling something open. And other side. One more each way. Other side. Come back, rest the arms down. Quick little head circle here. And other way. And then come back to the center. So now, the timing of what's going on outside is not ideal for my class. Hold your band like this. So let it be kind of flat. Bring the band behind your head. Elbows are bent. Okay, those of you who naturally have the head and the shoulders curling forward, that's kind of your natural stance. This is a really great little gentle exercise. Gently push your hands forward while you pull your head back. Focus more on pulling the head back. This is the give yourself a double chin head position. And P.S., a lot of people when they do this, they pull their head back and they stick their chin out. That's not the position. Chin in. Imagine I'm pulling you back by the center of the back of your ears. And then just kind of relax and try it again. Head back. And forward, head back, and forward, head back, and forward, head back, and forward. Okay, take the band off. Roll the shoulders around. So now I'm going to take my band and I'm going to really widen out with my arms. So my hands are probably a little bit wider than my shoulders. And I'm going to reach my arms out quite a bit. Bring the band behind your head. When you get behind your head, I'm just turning so you can see, feel like your hands are pulling in towards one another. So this is a really deep stretch for the chest and the shoulders for me. And then come on back up and just come all the way down and relax. We're going to try that again. Reach out, come behind your head. Now this time, keep your arms wide. Come down a little bit further, like behind the neck or the shoulders, and let the hands pull in towards one another. Ooh, try and relax your jaw. Come on back up. Lower the arms. We'll do this one more time. Reach out. Come up right behind the shoulders. And let the hands pull in towards one another. Yeah, so I'm behind my shoulder blades right now. Take a nice deep breath. Big stretch. Really let the band pull your arms back. And then come on forward and then bring the arms down. If your arms and shoulders were really resistant to that, next time use a heavier band, a more resistant band, because it will really pull you back, okay? Now I'm going to take my band and put it underneath my feet. And then I'm going to keep the band there and then bring the arms just straight ahead. So this is our chest expansion. This is another exercise that's really phenomenal for building up the musculature up the back of the shoulders and the neck to increase your chances that you're standing up nice and straight. We're just going to push down through the feet and then press back through the hands. And depending on how resistant your band is, you'll be able to push back maybe a little bit further than me and then come forward. Just a moment for you to check in here that when you push forward, you're not letting your shoulders curl forward like that. Try and lift the chest, okay? So let's really work the muscles in this chest expansion exercise. Expand your chest, push the arms back, and come forward. This is like a 4-for-1 deal here. Abdominals should be working. The triceps are working here. You're pulling your shoulder blades down and together as you push the arms back. You're really lifting the chest. Last 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. And now let the arms be long. Quick opposite stretch here. Round forward towards the ground. Keep your hands exactly where they are. Relax your head. And now draw the abdominals in. Sit up nice and tall as you stack your spine. Push the arms back. We're just going to do 2 more of these. Round forward. Relax your head. Stack the spine. Press back. Round forward. Relax your head. Come on up and press back. And then just relax the arms, okay? You can take the band off the feet here. Wiggle your fingers just a little bit. One more thing here. I'm not gonna move the chair, I'm just gonna move myself. Sit up nice and tall. Walk your hands in just a little bit. Elbows in, hitchhiker, thumbs out, east and west. And you're just gonna reach out to the sides. Here's another good chest expansion type feeling. Expand the chest. 8, sit nice and tall. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back in and put it back on your thighs. One more seated thing here. One more seated thing. I'm going to hold on one more time so my hands are about as wide as my shoulders. Sit up nice and tall. All of these exercises kind of mimic this whole series that we do on the reformer too, called the long box series and the short box series. So you're seated, push down to the floor with your feet just a little bit. Lift up like gravity just pulled you up a little bit, but let your shoulders come down. We're going to rotate right. So you're taking the whole upper half of your spine and you're bringing the arms with you and you're rotating to the right. Let your eyes go with you and then come back to the center. Press out just a little bit, by the way. Twist left. Come back to the center. Inhale. Twist right. Come back to the center. Twist left. Come back to the center. Lower the arms for just a minute. Come back up. Shoulders down. Sit up tall. Press out a little bit. Hinge back. It's a straight line and then come right back up again. I'm going to show you the side view here. Sit up tall. Hinge back. I'm not sinking through my spine. It's difficult to stay tall as you lean back. Pull the ribs in. 3 more. Hinge back. 2 more. Imagine as you lean back that you have to stay as tall as you started. 2 more. 1 more. Bring the arms all the way down. Roll your shoulders around, okay? Put the band back on the back of your chair and leave it there. coming back to the side view for you. Bring both of your hands behind your left thigh. Interlace your fingers behind your thigh. Sit up really tall. If you're having a problem sitting up tall here, use your chair, but don't try not to lean completely into it. Try to stay lifted. Okay, so here's a big stretch. Extend the left and come back down. Extend the left and come back down. Breathe. Extend the left and come back down. One more. Extend the left and come back down. Bring the leg all the way down. Switch to the other side. Hold on behind your right thigh. Lift your chest. Pull the leg in towards your belly. Extend. And extend. You're staying lifted through your spine as you extend the leg. 3 more. And 2 more. 1 more. Come all the way down. And then all the way down, okay? One more thing before we come back up to stand. Walk your feet out so your feet are wider than your shoulders. Bring your arms out nice and wide. We're gonna do one more twist here. This is like a seated saw exercise. We're gonna twist to the left. Bring your right fingertips towards your left pinky toe, and then reach the left arm up to the ceiling. Relax your head. Sit up tall, inhale. Twist to the right. Left hand towards the right pinky toe, right arm up. Relax your head. One more each way. Inhale, twist, exhale. Head release, left arm up. And then last one, inhale, twist to the right, right arm up, head hang down. And then come all the way back up. Okay, I'm coming up to stand. Coming up to stand. One more chair exercise, and please make sure that your chair is really sturdy. Mine is really right on the edge of being sturdy, let's be honest. It's pretty wobbly, but I think it's gonna be okay. We're gonna do a modified plank. The reason why it's modified is because we are at an angle instead of being down in a plank position on the floor. Please do your plank wherever you feel safe doing it, against the wall, if you feel better coming down to the floor. I'm stepping out, my heels are lifted. I'm trying to make a fairly straight line with the back and lifting the chest. Belly is in. Engage the tush a little bit. 2 more deep breaths here. One more time. Gently bring your hips back. Down dog stretch. Relax your head. Send the hips way back. Stretch like the fingertips forward and the sits bones back. We're going to come back and do another plank. Inhale. And come all the way back. Push the chair away. Lengthen out through your spine. Belly button is in. Imagine gravity pulls you up. And we hold, keep breathing. Hold 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lean back towards the wall. Let your head relax down. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale, exhale. And then start to walk your feet forward towards the chair. Soften your knees. Roll up to stand. All the way up, okay? Bring your band with you. We're gonna come down to the mat. Drop your band down. I'm gonna move my chair out of the way. We are gonna use the wall, okay? So I have the band here, and I'm bringing my mat kind of close to the wall. And we are going to use the wall today a little bit. I've got my band kind of close by, and I'm gonna scooch myself kind of close to the wall, okay? Ideally, it should kind of feel like you have your knees kind of over your hips. So you may need to scooch yourself forward so it feels like that, okay? And and then push your feet into the wall just a little bit. So do the best you can to do feet as high as your knees, and then knees right over the hips, all right? Bring your hands behind your head, interlace your fingers behind the back of the head. Just relax the arms down for a minute and take some nice deep breaths, just 2. Inhale into your belly, fill it up with air, and exhale. See if you can find the deeper exhale to ignite your transverse muscles, really pulling the hip bones in towards one another. One more deep breath like that. Okay, and we're gonna add a curl here. My hands are gonna support the back of my head, elbows come up just a bit. Inhale, down here, chin to your throat. Exhale, curl up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, curl up. Inhale, down. Exhale, curl up. 3 more. Two more. One more time. And then lower the head down. Bring the arms down by your sides. Push your feet into the ground and then feel like you're pushing forward and pulling slightly down. You should feel the backs of the legs and maybe the tush muscles wake up just a little bit. Small movement. Continue to push forward and down with your feet. Gently curl the tail up 2 or 3 inches. And then lower it back down and release. Push into the wall. Gently curl up through the low back. And then lower back down. Keep going here, okay? This is a small and sort of subtle little exercise to create a little bit more mobility and strength through this shape and movement. This is a little bit of a tuck and then a release. Using the backs of the legs and your breathing muscles. I kind of like inhale, release down. Exhale, come up. You don't have to overthink about engaging your abdominals here, but do breathe. Inhale, release down. Exhale, curl up. 2 more. Inhale, go down. Use those leg muscles. 1 more. Inhale down. And exhale. And then lower all the way down. Good. Keep your pelvis down here. Bring your hands back behind your head. Now we're going to just adjust the legs so they're just a little bit lighter. Bring your feet up a little bit higher perhaps. Same exercise, the curl up, but we're going to add 1 leg in at a time. Okay, so take a nice deep breath. As you curl up, 1 leg comes in. Inhale down, exhale, come back up. Inhale down. Just 2 more sets. One more each way. And then come all the way back down. You can bring your arms down by your sides. And I'm going to bring my feet down towards the floor. If you need to scooch away from the wall so you have enough room to just be in a comfortable position here, then do so. Knees bent, feet flat, arms right by your sides. Press down through the arms. Now we're not tucking and rolling, we're coming straight up. Push through the feet and lift the hips. Lengthen the neck and breathe. Lower down and come right back up. I'm definitely pushing more with the heel of the foot than anything else. 9 more. And 8. 7. 6. Make sure you feel your tush muscles when you come up. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1 more. All the way back down. Relax the pelvis and bring your legs up. Push your hands into your thighs and push your thighs into your hands. Take a nice deep breath, but try and keep that pressure. Lengthen the neck. Continue to draw the abdominals in. Give me 1 more breath here. Keep the pressure. And then lower the legs all the way down and breathe. A little bit different this time. Come on back up. Push your hands into your thighs and your thighs into your hands. Your low back should be pretty close to the ground, if not right there. Now we're going to let the right hand and the right leg disconnect. Right arm will reach back and the right leg will go down, and then come back and reconnect. Left arm, left leg. Reconnect. Right arm, right leg. Disconnect, and then find that pressure. 1 more with the left. And then come all the way down. Relax the pelvis, widen your feet. Grab your light-ish band, or medium band is fine too. We're going to do another set of nice long spine hip lifts, bridges here. As you lift your hips straight up, the arms are going to come out wide. Arms up, hips down. Hips up, arms wide. Inhale. Nice deep breaths. Here's a little bit of an add-on. If you want to bring the band right to your hips, you can lift up into the resistance of the band. But I really want your hands down. Come up. 5 more. 4. 3. 2. 1 more. And then come all the way down. Put the band off to the side for a moment. Bring your arms out nice and wide. Palms are down. Legs are going to come up again. Squeeze the knees and the legs together just a little bit. Knees come to the left, maybe a third of the way over, and then back to the center and over to the right. Okay, so you're going to breathe here. As you breathe, you're moving the lower half of the body right and left. I am going just far enough so I feel like I can truly control this. And I'm also trying to stay connected with my shoulder blades to the ground. Okay? Side to side, 3 more. 3 and 3 and 2 and 2. 1 and 1. Come back together and then lower all the way down. Grab your band 1 more time. We're going to do 1 more set of exactly what we just did. Hips up. Maybe you're lifting your hips into the resistance of the band. Feet are flat. Spine is long. Inhale. And exhale. Long neck. 9. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. And then come all the way down. Relax the pelvis down. Put the band off to the side. One more little abdominal thing here. Arms by your sides. Bring the legs back up again. Draw the abdominals in. Try to find that same feeling that you have when you push your hands into your thighs. Perhaps you feel your abdominals a little bit more differently. See if you can get that without using your hands. And then we're going to bring one leg down as the other leg comes up. I'm going to flex the right leg as I bring my left leg down. Flex the right foot. And switch. And switch. Okay, so really draw the abdominals in. If you want to increase the work here, you can bring your hands behind your head. When you bring the leg up, curl up. Last 2, 2, 1, 1. Both legs up, little pulse up, upper body. 2, 4, 6. Last one. Woo! All the way down. Okay? Your band. Put it around the backs of your thighs. If you have a circular band really close by, you can grab it. I'm just going to tie mine so it comfortably goes right around the thighs, just above the knees. Hopefully I'll be able to untie it later. Just a quick little tie here. Don't make it too tight. Okay? And then we're going to roll over to the side. I'm going to start on my left side here with the knees bent. And I'm actually going to bring the band just, once I have it tied, I'm going to bring it just under the knees. Okay, so it's on the south side of the knees. And then feet down. Get yourself in a nice long line. We're going to keep the feet together and then lift the knee up. You can also gently push down through your bottom leg as you lift the top leg up. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Okay, so there's you can bring your knees all the way forward for this, which I kind of like better. Some people feel the outside of the hip area with their legs further away. Move around until you can feel the side tush area. We've been going over this a little bit recently. The side tush and the glute. You should feel where the thigh and the tush intermingle. The buttocks is what I also like to refer to it as. Okay, so knee up. Let's do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then lower down. Take a nice deep breath. We're going to try this again a little different. Now you're lifting the bottom half of the leg up. Bring the leg slightly back and then have a little bit of a pulse up there. The more you press down through the bottom knee as you press up and back through the top knee, you should be having an experience. This is a burn situation. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh! And then come all the way down. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale, exhale. Let's try that again. Slightly different. Lift and hold. You're keeping your knee where it is. Bottom half of the leg goes down and up. 8, 7, 6. This is fun. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, my goodness. All right, so we did those three. First, I just want to remember the first one we did was just this, right? And no, the first one was this, and the second one was this. And okay, now I want you to straighten your legs out. Straighten your legs out. We're on the side body here, so you're trying to get yourself right on your left side. See if you can balance with your arm right along your side body here. And then draw the abdominals in a little bit to turn the core muscles on a little bit more deeply. We're going to start to lift the legs one at a time. Top leg, bottom leg. And then go back down with both. Top leg, and then bottom leg. Pull your belly button in here. Take a nice deep breath. Top arm up is kind of a nice way to balance. Lower down. 2 more. Up. Up. I'm going to pick my head up too here. All the way down. 1 more. Up. And up. Nice deep breath. And then come all the way down. Bend your knees, quick little stretch here, bottom arm forward. Bring your top arm out to meet the bottom arm. Gently rest your head down. And then open the arm all the way up. Look back at your right hand. And then come back again. And open. And back up. 1 more time. And come back in. Good. Come up and flip right over to the other side. Side 2. Right over to side 2. Knees bent. Okay? So on this side again, I don't know where your knees should be. I'm going to figure out where mine should be. I'm going to push down the bottom leg. I'm trying to lengthen my spine before I begin. And then first we have just the knee up. Knee up. The more you push down through your bottom leg, it helps it, I think, keep your pelvis as stable as it can be. Yeah, it's weird. And I'm trying to find the buttocks area on this side. And for me, it's kind of when the knees are straight ahead-ish. 6 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. So this hip is not rolling forward and back, by the way. It's just the leg moving. Yeah. And then relax down. Now the leg comes with the bottom, the top half. The whole leg lifts. Lift it up. And then bring the leg back just a little bit and then pulse up there. So this is definitely a buttocks exercise for me here. And actually the bottom hip is working just as much as the top, and I'm breathing and everything is really fun. 6 more. 6, 5, 4. I'm so taking nice deep breaths. 3, 2. Last one. Woo! Take a nice deep breath. Third part. Everyone's favorite. Long spine. Leg is lifted. Bottom half of the leg and then back up. Bottom half of the leg and then back up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, and then come all the way down. Straighten out the legs. Lengthen out your spine. Maybe you have your fingertips in front of you. I try to do this on the other side. Top leg first. Bottom leg comes up. You find your length and your balance. Draw the abdominals in. Breathe. And then come back. Try it again. I'm literally envisioning feeling like I'm getting longer from the head to my toes. And then down. Try it again. This time I'm going to try lifting my head. And I'm breathing. All the way down. One more time. And all the way down. Okay, big stretch. Knees forward. Top arm forward. Palm out to meet that one. Relax your head down. Reach all the way out. And come back. One more. And return. Okay? Come on up to sit. Maybe we can untie this right now. And by we, I mean mostly me. Just to see if I can get it apart before. Okay, good. Yay! I did it, you guys. I did it, you guys. Okay, let's come onto our bellies. We have to do a little work for the back. Come onto your belly. Rest your head on your hands. And get yourself situated so you're just feeling like the spine is nice and long. And give me 3 deep breaths. Expand your waist, relax your shoulders, and empty out your lungs beyond what you inhaled. Okay, we're going to keep breathing deeply, and I'm going to bring the arms out wide. Push down through the arms, lift the chest. If you're feeling a little bit more flexible today, you can always press up until the elbows come up as well. And then come all the way back down, pull your chin in, rest your head down. And then press and lift. And lower down, just one more of these. Palms are down. And then come all the way down. Let your head hover off the mat. Elbows and the forearms are just going to lift away from the ground. And then lower back down. So the head and the spine stay long. Belly is in. Pubic bone is gently pressing down into the ground. Legs are down, but maybe they can come up. Lower down. 3 more. 3. And 2. 1 more. Lower everything down. Take a nice deep breath. Extend the arms out in front of you so the palms face one another. Lift your head. Lift the arms and the legs, and we're going to go for a little swim here. Breathe. Inhale. 1 more. Slide the hands under the shoulders. Sit back and give your back a big stretch. Again, inhale. One more deep breath. Okay. I think we did 2 planks. We're going to do another one, and you can do yours wherever you like. I'm going to come down to the ground here, hands under the shoulders. If you want to come to the wall, to the chair, to a countertop or a desk, and find where your plank should live today, and breathe. 2 more breaths. One more. Knees come down. Send the hips back for one more stretch. And then let's make our way up to stand. Make your way up to stand. We're gonna grab that band one more time. I'm gonna grab the medium-ish one again. Light to medium, I guess, is what it is. Arms are gonna come out wide, long arms. Reach the arms out. Feet are gonna come out a little bit wide, shoulders are down. Shift your weight into your right leg, and then slowly lift the left. And then lower down. You know, this kind of just happened by accident here. I have my right fingertips against the wall. This is still a balance exercise. If you're really wobbly and you'd like to feel just a little bit more control, give yourself a little bit of help. It's totally great to do that. You're still working the muscles. One more here. And then come all the way down and all the way down. Quick little head circle. Ooh.
Yeah, but you cheated. We said you won, and that's not fair.
And then back around. And bring, I don't know if you can hear my family in the background. Reach the arms wide. Shift to the other side. Reach the arms wide. Take a nice deep breath. And the opposite leg. And lower down. Continue to reach your arms wide. 2 more. Last one. All the way down. Get rid of the band. I'm going to step to the floor just because this will be more of a balance exercise. Bend your knees. Let's bring the hands to the hips. I'm bringing my left leg back. I'm looking forward. And I'm going to lift the back leg just a little bit. You can keep your hands right on your hips, or you can do something different. I always kind of like this, straight arms, palms down or forward. The next time you lift, hold, long arms, breathe. One more breath here. And then switch the legs. Soften your knees. Let's bring the hands to the hips. Bring the opposite leg back. Keep that standing knee soft. Lift the leg and lower. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. Now lift the leg and hold. I'm going to bring my arms back by my sides. Lengthen out through the leg, lengthen out through the arms. One more really deep breath. And then bring the leg down, arms up, hook your thumbs, reach to the ceiling, reach up, side to side. And reach. One more each way. Come back to the center, unhook your thumbs, reach up, inhale. And then bring the arms down, stand tall. All right. I don't know what happened to the dying squirrel, but I'll let you know. Have a great day.